Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Why y'all do this to my roster? Fuck, huh?
They go play action with Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And why are you always getting hurt?
That sack looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff
I'm
works
about to
on
blow
him,
me, man.
we'll step aside and be right back. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front.
Nigga, that was crazy.
But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
A try here for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play
What's
number 2.
on labor? Are you serious?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
My O-line never stay
To
healthy.
return, here's Agnew. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their
It's
second
always
drive.
the weakest
Not the start
link,
that they
too.
were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It
So
leads
they
to
gotta
6
put
points
in
the
that
other
extra
way.
garbage.
How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. You got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full
There's
playbook.
two things that don't work.
Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know that.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupy people, they're allowed to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally
Boy,
something
got
you see
that
down
needle
here
in
at the
his
goal
arm.
line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now
Making
first
the
and
funniest
10
noises.
at their 38. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Can y'all block?
And he's going to be taken down.
What's going on with the interior of my old line, bro?
Former third-round pick Justin Jones bringing the lumber that time. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's no way a linebacker should be running with him.
Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To throw again is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I should not be able to catch my Lamar Jackson.
Report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh my God.
They take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Jackson will throw again.
all you gotta do.
Caught. Touchdown,
It's not hard.
Baltimore.
It's not hard at all.
2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both
You see that glitch on the scoring something?
Last one was. Now on the other side, though,
Well, if I got to make a phone number up there.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm.
When they show,
relax a little bit and try and get back to
you
your
score,
game plan. It's way too early for
they
panic.
showed a little hug with the scoring summary. How long it took you to score and stuff.
Turns this to the 22.
It looked like they got another phone number up there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
I'm like, nigga, y'all just get every type of code wrong.
2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
Y'all can't keep track of how long it took a nigga to score.
Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's
it's
good,
like
right?
a 715 number.
Users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So
I know it ain't just mine.
2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete here. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap.
Why you say that? You just said you found a money-making scheme. Yeah.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
I guarantee you just don't know what you're doing, dog.
Now they'll look to throw. Incomplete.
And I transfer my money to the market all the time.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
And it's gone.
To the air again, Burrow. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29.
That was their
telling
3rd
you,
sack of the
dog.
ball game.
The money
2nd
there.
in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the
It's like
second
smart. You got to
spot
refresh the
pretty
queue
soon.
sometime.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So 2
How much money you had?
conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
That ain't really nothing, but
A 46-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts
it's like
it
$20
through.
on
And
that.
they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Bengals 3.
So the field goal there counts what winds up to be an 11-play
I'd be
drive.
pissed.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Did you send it to the market or your stores?
For this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there.
Yeah.
Running through tackles,
You
keeping
ain't paid
the
your
sticks moving
BDO
forward.
taxes in about
This
4
defense,
years.
if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
We'll call it a gain of 4 on 1st
Guarantee
and
you,
make it
you
2nd
just don't know
down.
where you put it, though.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Saquon Barkley. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Well, I was just struggling, boy.
Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
When I clicked on, it was like Njoku or whoever that boy is.
So
Go clean up the middle on you use.
Interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
6-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Number 85.
From 6 yards away, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown,
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
He's done it here in the first half.
Oh, he threw
I'm not
one
sure defensively
out the
what they're
split
going to
close.
come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys.
That nigga threw
in
him
order
out the
to make
split
these
close to the
catches.
sideline,
And being able to
nigga.
try and
The
shut him
user
down
ain't
at this
won't
stage
jump
of the
for it
game,
at
It's going
all.
to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things
Oh
up
my
for some
God.
other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Niggas gonna get pressure in the playoffs.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this
That's
ballgame.
why you got to run a
Think about going
quarterback.
into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, no more
I feel you.
optimism, no more bounce around the locker room. No more
Dick ain't gonna
discussion
be in the
about how they're gonna
playoffs, so we
finish
ain't
this
gotta
thing
worry about
off. 21-3.
Rough Riders ain't in.
Clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Jones. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got
And
off
they
the
need to do
field,
better.
broke the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
And that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him.
But when this ball's tipped and
I hate these stupid animations.
Picked off near the 34, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Why is Logan Wilson a superstar?
Second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop.
That's why I go under center
here in the first half.
and make my quick throws.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds.
The reason I do that today because I ain't know nigga was going to pull my right tackle.
And now it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
That nigga Jay Breeze got the best linebacker in the league.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
For the extra point.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right?
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for.
He
Week
found your
7,
money, man.
second half, let's do it.
Set to kick off.
The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He's not gone, bro.
This drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Going top shelf for Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way. Oh, now he's strapped. He lost the football.
Number 19, Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Good shot.
Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Hard not
deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? Punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not the team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down.
She come out and she's just like you, bro.
Good measure.
On second down.
No, that's not what I meant.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off.
That's not what
nice
I
game
meant,
there for a first down.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll go again to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
You've been asking this for long.
They'll run on first down.
How many tight ends you need?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard
No, you
gain,
don't.
second and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
If you need 3 tight ends, they all ain't got to be all stars.
It's Norman, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
Nah, that nigga needs to come off Kittle next year. That's what he needs to do.
So that drive
I'm waiting on that,
eight
man.
plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
If Washington go to a superstar, bro, you might have one.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the... And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards. Jackson on first down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They needed a break.
Every pick these niggas done caught came off of BS tip drill.
Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36.
No, I was checking the league leaders
Yards on the pickup.
and picks
Second and 6.
like all time for the
Again,
season.
it's Jones.
Nigga, Marcus
Not able to
Keys
get
got like
downhill
50.
there. He'll take this up to about the 37.
They know that old expression. It's
Yeah,
not
of
my
like
night.
league leaders,
It
like
hasn't been his so
all
far.
time.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on
Yeah,
that.
Isaiah Simmons up there too.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have
And
a
they got like
first
40
down.
up there.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure.
He's got the lane,
Oh, man,
and there
holding
he
me.
goes.
I hate division games.
All the way in for a Cincinnati score. Aaron Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past
I done did 13 a couple times.
At their own 22-yard line.
Who got it?
Baltimore about ready
Who got
to
the
go on
record?
offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores
That
to the
nigga
good.
dog.
What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
First down, Baltimore.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. And this one.
Stop dropping my ball.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective,
Yeah, I know you got
exactly what you
Tyreek.
want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback.
I don't know how you throwing the CPU and not throwing
They tighten
up.
down on the receivers and force the incompletion.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
It's a game.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. On second down now, Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Hold up, bro.
The pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's for like
23 yards for the touchdown.
your strength and your
As the
breathing.
Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
The strength help you carry more weight.
The kicker on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Ravens.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
Remember what I showed you last week, Josh, boy.
To return, here's Agnew. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Step up in that pocket and sling that thing.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
You know what it is.
Middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip.
I wouldn't throw the Gilmore side of the field.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him the first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Just like this nigga Mike Vick.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. It's a good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down.
I don't know if we can stop here right here.
27-yard line.
No hits. I ain't worried about his.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Can't make this, nigga.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
That nigga G-Man from all the American different ass.
This time is they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I don't know about that.
So
I got more than Mac in every league.
Football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a
Green Bay drafted more than Mac for that nigga.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. The quick slant caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball.
He's got it. Touchdown.
That ain't no touchdown.
From a yard out.
Come on, man.
And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
That one goes on.
Austin Seibert on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And his kick is good. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Dancing to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield.
The kicker on for the point after.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. push his way through. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone
He ain't got no Isaiah Simmons, so we're throwing lanes open to us.
With the rest of his offense. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now he steps away. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other in the postgame. Safe to say one is not.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
A long one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now it's Burrow. And the pressure gets to him again. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this game. 49. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Too loud.